Well, it is Wednesday morning, March 7th, 2018. So we woke up to about 29 degrees, and it's already at, what is that, 37? 37, so it's warming up fairly quickly, although I don't think it's supposed to be as warm as it was yesterday. Let's go check on the kale in the swamp or the pond. Would you look at that? It's got new growth since I put it in here. Isn't that cool? I don't remember this leaf either. I would say it likes this method of being watered and grown. The only problem is that, of course, excuse the wind, the leaves dipping in the water, those aren't going to do very well. That's a good way to rot the leaves. But it's okay, I'll just, harvest the ones that grow up. Alright, so I want to show you something I did yesterday that I didn't show you yesterday. But I've covered the soil with cardboard. Da-da-da. That's not cardboard. This is because I actually have planted some cilantro seeds. And I didn't really have a cardboard box that thin, so I just folded up the bag and put it there. But yeah, I want to keep the soil mulched, even if it is wicking from the bottom. But yeah, that, and it keeps the topsoil moist. If I get my shadow out of the way. It actually does, it feels moister here than it does where there's no cardboard. Obviously. Okay, the next other little mini project I have. This here. Uh-oh, I better be careful. I see remnants. Looks like I might have ants. Well, no, there's nothing coming out. Is there? It's okay. Anyway, see this? What does that look like? Does that look like a kale? But look how big the main stem is. This is a kale I tried growing the crack key method. This fall I wanted to see how it would do in the winter if the water would all freeze up or whatever. But it became kind of a pain that I was having to water it more often than I wanted. It was working. And so I just took that, and I was experimenting also with a self-watering planter made out of milk jugs, which kind of sort of worked, but not great. So when I decided to chuck them all, I was done with them. I actually ended up burying them all in here, and as you can see, you can't see because of my shadow, but as you can see, there aren't any other kale plants. The rest of what's growing here are weeds that I need to take my little rake thing and rake out. But anyway, this was the only kale that survived. The root, enough of the roots rooted in the dirt, and it survived some really, really cold temperatures. Now, I didn't think it would because, the last time this leaf looked like it was dead, and I thought, whoop, that's it, the plant's dead. But then, a few days ago, look at all these teeny tiny new leaves growing. So, I am going to shovel this up right now, dig it out, as it were, not shovel it up, spade it out. And guess where I'm going to plant it? Yep, with my other kale that are going to be caged in. So I went ahead and I divided this into the sections, 2 kale in each section. And so I'm going to go ahead and plant this one in, just right here. And some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing my winter coat today. I didn't need a winter coat yesterday because it's 10 degrees colder today than it was yesterday. And hopefully this isn't already so old that it's not going to do well. It's just going to be bitter. But anyway, I'll see. I'm going to have to water this in, though, because those roots are probably pretty stressed out. Here it is. Check out what I just harvested from that big hole. Yeah, I just went to the rain barrel and washed all the mud off. Yes, I am going to wash it again in cleaner water than the rain barrel water, but I don't like taking this in and then getting mud all over in the sink. But see, the greens had just frozen all off and died. But I noticed the dead greens. Not green anymore, but the dead browns. Anyway, I noticed that there was a carrot there, and I looked, and there was a pretty big base, and I said, aha, and I dug, and I dug, and I dug, and I got dirt all under my fingernails, and there it is. Our last harvest from the carrots that I planted last fall, and I realized, hello, there are some new carrots that have been crazy things. The seeds, where is one? Like over here. These seeds that didn't want to sprout last fall, now they've sprouted and they're growing carrots, but I'm going to take my my digger thing and dig up all around. I'm going to try not to disturb the new carrots coming up, but I'm going to dig up the weeds. I'm going to dig it all up, and I'm just going to broadcast a whole packet of carrot seeds and then lightly cover them and see what happens. Looking for my carrot seed. This is the lettuce that I plant inside. Broccoli, red melon, lettuce. Where are all my carrots? By the way, that clicking is Jerry at his computer. He's clicking. That's okay. You can go ahead and click. Another mini tomato that I wanted to grow during the winter and I didn't. Carrots, carrots. Oh, where are the... Oh, there they are. They're all the way in the back. I don't know why. Tall peas. I'm going to need that this weekend. That's not the whole packet. Maybe I'll plant these too. Yeah. I got the top layer anyway broken apart. Now I need to collect some of the topmost layer that I'll sprinkle back on top of the seeds after I sow the seeds. But man, now I'm actually getting warm. Let's get to work. So I was like, whoa, big chunk of topsoil. As I tried to even this back out, I think I just pulled up one of my baby carrots. I don't know. But as I try to smooth it out, let me explain to you why I built this bed this way. Like this. It's that when I first started trying to, well, I think it was when I was gardening, but I know for a fact when I first got here and I tried to plant carrots at ground level, well, not only is it a lot of, squatting down and stuff, but I would have sow bugs or something. I think they were sow bugs. I'm blaming sow bugs because they ate down a bunch of my lettuce. Oh, excuse me, a baby. Is that a baby daddy longlegs? That might be a baby daddy longlegs. Disturbed it. Anyway, actually they were pill beetles. Roly-polies in Plano ate down an entire crop of baby lettuce one year. So that's why I'm blaming. We have sow bugs there. I haven't seen roly-polies. Am I stepping in a fire ant nest? No. What is that? Okay, sorry guys, I felt all of a sudden, I'm wearing wool socks and all of a sudden they started to feel all itchy and I was afraid I was stepping on a fire ant nest. But I don't see any fire ants. Anyway, so that's why around here we have the sow bugs, and so I blame them. But something would eat the teeny tiny like this. They would like this. They would get this big. They would germinate. Yeah, I'd get all excited. The carrots have germinated. And a couple days later, they were all gone. I mean, dozens of baby carrot greens. So, I decided, you know what? What if I built a bed that was kind of high up off the ground and then covered it with landscape fabric so it would take a lot longer for the bugs to find. So far it's worked pretty well. So basically this is hardware cloth. I just made a fence of hardware cloth. And in the ideal, if I'd have been thinking, I would have put the landscape fabric inside, not outside. I just don't know what I was thinking. And because the landscape fabric is on the outside, a lot of the dirt can get in between the hardware cloth and the landscape fabric, which made it blow out, so we had to put a bunch of big rocks so that it wouldn't all fall apart. But anyway, that is why I am currently growing my carrots in a bed. Sorry, like this. And now I think I'm ready to sow the seeds. Alright, I got the seeds. Both of those seed packets are empty now. They were actually, both of them, like at least half used. But I got pretty much that whole surface broadcast, and now I need to cover it up with a thin layer of dirt, sprinkle some dry vegan organic fertilizer over it, and water the seeds in. Here's my carrot bed, seeded, fertilized, and watered, and now 3 times a day until they actually start coming up. I'll have to come out here and water, because if you let them dry out, they'll die and not grow. And the reason I broadcast now, long time ago I read Mel Bartholomew's book, Square Foot Gardening, and he says, don't waste seed. Just put 2 or 3 seeds exactly where you want a carrot to grow, and then you can thin them out, and you won't have nearly as many to thin out, and you won't waste seed. Well, guess what? I'm sorry, Mr. Bartholomew. I tried it your way several times. What I end up with is about 1/4 of the carrots that I had wanted to grow. Broadcasting seeds sure may waste seeds, but guess what? You end up with a whole lot more carrots growing. There you go. Look, 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 look. Jerry has the other cage that will cover the rest of my kale here, and he's working on the cage that will cover my broccoli here. Now, he has asked me not to put his face on the camera anymore, even though he's very handsome. So here are his feet, just so you know. It's not my, see, this is my crock, see? My crock is actually a different color than his crock. Almost done. Putting it together, attaching it with some wire and Gorilla Tape. And with that, I'm going to wrap up today's vlog. Thanks a lot for watching. Give it a thumbs up and please share it if you've been enjoying my gardening vlogs. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, take care and be well.